Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Justfly channel. My name is Jay and I'm the host of this channel, and today we have quite a lot of news today, so let's not waste any time. Let's get straight in with it. Before we do that, make sure you get me to 1,000 subscribers because that would be much appreciated. Now let's not waste any time, let's get straight in. Kicking off the news on social media, inibuilds teased a 20 seconds video of their up and coming A350-1000 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The original video was a vertical reel and then was taken into a rotation, so then it's easier without people breaking their necks. The short snippet starts with a weirdness of text stating about the A350-1000 being cancelled, but quickly ensures that is simply not the case. What comes next is a series of clips of the external shots of the inibuilds A350-1000. A number of airlines operate the biggest variants of the A350, and we see a handful in this video, with a red airline being noticeably absent. But it's great to see that some worldwide representations are here. We also learned that the A350-1000 is in beta testing with their internal QA team. We last heard from inibuilds about the A350 at the end of 2024, about that they are hopefully expecting this in Q1 of 2025 as their release. Now bear in mind, as a reminder, that the A350 will be coming for both 2020's game and 2024's game, and will come with a number of features, including the all-new inibuild situation manager that you can learn about more in the video that's now shown on screen. As always, I'll keep you updated if there's any news about the inibuilds A350. The long-awaited update to the Aerosoft CRJ for Microsoft Flight Simulator has been teased online via a YouTube video posted via real-world CRJ pilot and beta tester SoundPack. Users of the CRJ, first released for Microsoft Flight Simulator in 2021, have eagerly been awaiting an update to the regional jet, and this 6-minute video detailing some of the changes we could see to expect upon the release. They include, but are not limited to, external options in the EFB, including sim brief flight plan importation, customizable knob selection options, and landing performance calculations. There is also a chart in which the user can move the map around, vastly enhancing simulation awareness and also representation of what real-world pilots use on a day-to-day basis. Elsewhere in the cockpit, a number of overhead switches have also been adjusted to better reflect how they are in the real world, and a realistic stall test function has also been implemented as well. Most importantly, the virtual cabin has seen a major overhaul with a far more realistic design and working seatbelts, and also no smoking signs in the overhead areas. Now in the comments section, SoundPack addressed a number of questions by viewers writing about the LNAV, VNAV 2024 and LPV, and even more things that they're working on. I'm personally thinking this update will come on the CRJ 550, 700 and 900, and also the 1000. It's clear to see that progress is though underway, and hopefully we see this update not that far from now on. So make sure that you put a notification bell on so you know when the CRJ update does come out. Moving on to some information from CALS, they have updated their Diamond DA42 for Microsoft Flight Simulator to version 1.1.5. This update is available now to new and existing customers via the Orbex Central platform. The update includes several new features and a handful of updates for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024's version of the add-on. Among these, there are new AFCS, which is also known as Automatic Flight Control Systems, and also the PFT, which includes the PFD, the FD and trim. A custom roll servo has also been fixed with pitch servo augmentation, also the standard rate turn, and also additional warnings and failures. The TAWS system has also been redone with new sounds and failure models, and the 2020 version of the aircraft has had a few bugs fixed, including the engine being stuck in a failed condition under certain circumstances. Also, issues with the state saving has also been fixed, the default fuel loading, and the aircraft falling into the ground when walking around in the walk around mode. The update is now free and available to download via the Orbex Central store, so make sure you go and update it. Aeroplane Heaven has shared a brief update on their social media about some of their aircrafts and marketplace release. To start, Aeroplane Heaven said that the P47 version has been passed on to Xbox and PC and should be out by later on this week. This is just a visual change for the marketplace owners and not a new update for those who purchased outside of that ecosystem. As for the P51, a new update is coming, but if you plan on using it for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, Aeroplane Heaven says that you should use the non-updated version due to compatibility issues. Finally, Aero Heaven mentioned that the Cicada failed initial testing on Xbox due to an issue when starting in cold and dark. They have fixed and addressed the issue, but will miss this week's release schedule as it is obviously too late, as they wanted to try and launch it on PC and Xbox simultaneously, expected to drop in the coming weeks. That is all the news from Aeroplane Heaven for now, but obviously I'll keep you updated if there's any more information. Moving on to something that was unexpected, but Captain Sim started off 2025 with a new release that will send everyone out of this world. The new space shuttle will give the opportunities to pilot the iconic spacecraft back to Earth to new vehicles in Microsoft Flight Simulator. This will give you the chance to experience the re-entry and Earth from above. Included with Captain Sim's product is a detailed model of the space shuttle orbiter, along with animations for astronauts and the payload bay. The model has 8K textures, a re-entry heating effect, and also a deployable parachute. It comes with a number of liveries as well. In terms of systems, there is a functional heads-up panel, which is also known as the HUD. Also, there is a multifunctional electronical display system and adjustable cockpits, and also the panel lighting. The team has also implemented a custom light model as well, and also Captain Sim has made the manual available for everyone to evaluate whether the system's depth is suitable for their needs. What is important to note is that this product does not model launch at all, ascend or orbital phases at all. You are able to fly the descent stages as outlined here. The reentry, which is a custom departure, which is starting at 275k feet up in the air, and also in auto mode until 50k feet. Then you will have terminal area energy management, which is also a landing challenge, is entering the head and alignment cone at 50k feet, and then approaching and landing. You also have the approach, landing and rollout, which is also a landing challenge starting at a glide slope of 10k feet. You'll be able to buy the Captain Sim space shuttle from the Captain Sim store for $14.99, and I'll leave that in the link in the description. This is exciting news. Boris Audio Works is known for their highly realistic and authentic sounding sound packs for the aircrafts in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Over the past years, they have released a load of sound packages, especially for the Aerosoft CRJ, the Cessna aircrafts, and even has worked with Bluebird simulations on their up-and-coming Boeing 757. Well, Boris's newest package will be out soon and will feature the 737, in particular the PMDG 737. In a new video shown by a whole bunch of people, including Mr. Saturday and also Boris Audio Works YouTube channel, they have showed a sequence of things that the 737 from PMDG can sound like. Expect new custom APU startup sounds, the GPWS sounds, ground roll effects, and much more. There is also a completely custom engine sound pack included, along with other custom effects like bag sliding across whilst braking hard. There is also even noise cancellation headset mode included. Now, it's not out just yet, bear this in mind, it probably is out right now, but on the Orbex website, the price is set for around about 18 Australian dollars, which seems to have no taxes or VAT included. So it's not that far off, so hopefully we see this soon, and also I'll leave the link in the description when it does come out. A new preview video for Immersive Audio's up-and-coming sound immersion pack for the MaddogX is here. In the video by the developer, we get a listen at the up-and-coming package from the team and the ideas on the feature list. In this nearly around about 5-minute video, we could hear the significant changes to the engine sounds, the flap movement, and also the nose wheel spin down during the takeoff phase. We get to hear various phases of the flight in this video, and we also get to hear how the sound pack will change the MaddogX by Leonardo Softhouse. I'll also keep you updated for further updates when there is more. more. Now moving on to Miltech Simulations, they have took to their Facebook page to announce the release of the Supercarrier Pro version 1.4, which brings support for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. For those not familiar with the Supercarrier Pro, it is an aircraft carrier package that includes fully featured animated and static ships for Microsoft Flight Simulator. As previously promised, the Supercarrier Pro for Microsoft Flight Simulator will be a free update for those who already have purchased it for 2020. The version 1.4 update is now available in all Miltech Simulations distributors except for the Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace, but I think that's obviously understandable. In addition to bringing Supercarrier Pro to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 with version 1.4 includes a few new features to optimize support for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 in general. This includes optimized model LODs, improved lighting systems, update to the Supercarrier app, and new FOLOS, and also a new LRLS systems as well. It is super important to note that there are still some bugs in 2024's game that causes the ships and aircraft carriers to move excessively in high waves conditions. This is whilst Asobo works on a fix, Miltech has advised customers to use the carriers in low wave scenarios. If you have not purchased Miltech Simulation Supercarrier Pro just yet, you can get your very own copy from their website for $14.99, and I'll leave the link in the description for you to buy it.
DJ Choice on the beat.
Now, an announcement was posted by the developer of this project, which provided some details about a new tool that has been launched. The tool is available on NextSimFlight.com. Now, this is mentioned to be a passion project that was born out of a struggle of attempting to come up with an origin and destination for your next flight. The tool is free to use and is stated to be a contribution to the flight sim community to help fellow enthusiasts with this common problem. Now, the tool is aimed to convert your requirements for a flight into suggestions. To get started, you can simply type in a number of search parameters such as the estimated time of arrival, the distance in nautical miles, the airport, and also the aircraft type. The searches are powered by a database of over 48,000 airports, and a secondary benefit to this also comes with airports you may not have considered flying to previously. The tool also has VATSIM integration. This also enables you to stay connected in the real world VATSIM coverage and get suggestions for airports that are currently staffed. Real-time weather is also integrated. This can be used to find airports that have specific types of weather you might want to fly or practice in. The search results are shown with a visualization of the cloud layers, wind, and the layout of the runway. If you are interested in performing authentic flights, an integration with real-world flight schedules also is available, but is currently in beta. Currently, there are 76,000 real-world scheduled flights covering a multitude of airlines and also aircraft presence. And finally, just in case you don't have that much inspiration, you could also generate your own random routes based on a few filters. If you find a route that you like, you could pre-file it directly to SimBrief in their flight plan. Again, I'll leave the link in the description for you to get this free tool. And finally, ending off today's news with XWind Studios. They have released the latest American airport scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This time the developers took us to New Jersey with the release of the Trenton-Mercer Airport. Trenton-Mercer Airport, also known as Kilo Tango Tango November, is located in Irwin Township in obviously New Jersey and is the third busiest airport in the state. The airport is a convenient option for those looking to avoid the congestion and frequent delays of Philadelphia and Newark airports. Despite the airport's small size, this airport serves as a operation base for Frontier Airlines and is a home to a number of flight schools as well as FBOs and a 1 to 150th General Support Aviation Battalions of New Jersey Army National Guard. To attract further growth and improvement to the current passenger experience, Mercury County is looking to construct a new terminal building and parking garage. garage. Now, XWind's renderization of this airport accurately represents the present day layout with the real world airport, with detailed terminal buildings, interiors, as well as realistic custom signage and also custom ground vehicles and so much more. Also, XWind Studios has also included a GSX profile with the scenery as well, just in case. With a relatively short runway, Trenton Airport is a perfect challenge for the Airbus A320 flight sim pilots. Now, you can purchase your very own XWind Studios Trenton Airport from any build store for $10.38, and this is both for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024, and I'll leave the link in the description so you could buy it. And that is it for today's Microsoft Flight Simulator video. I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed it, and yes, we have so much more things coming out. I'm also in the current works of making some social media accounts, so once I've created them, I'll make sure I'm putting it inside of hopefully next week's video if it comes out by then. Anyway, this has been your boy Jay, and I hope to see you guys in another Justfly video. And as always, happy flying.